Hello everybody, my name is KingStix and I have a brand new Warwick Jungle High Elo video for you guys. This one's around Diamond 3, Diamond 2 Elo. This was a little bit earlier in my climb to Masters before I actually got it. In this game we are going up against a Rammus, so I just do the classic, invade his buff, then take his Gromp, because I know he's going to get a leash from his bot lane since he really needs it. I left my ward back there, and if you saw on the mini-map, I saw him go over there. So even if he does go to my blue right now, I easily have enough time to finish my Raptors. I'm immediately going to go over to my blue just in case he came. Doesn't matter, he didn't come, so now I'm just going to finish taking this. I'm level 4, going to get some vision over here so he can't gank my bot lane, and Rammus is really far behind at this point. Karma's pushed up really far, going to walk up all the way behind her, activate W, get in on her, auto attack Q, fear her back into the Cassiopeia miasma crap. It's pretty OP because it wouldn't let Karma flash, because any movement speed spells, it won't let you use them. So I'm coming over here to get some vision, drop my ward. I'm going to take his Raptor since they're up, and plus I had my ward, so I felt a little bit confident. Going to come up all the way behind them for this gank. My bot lane's a little bit special, so they don't really do anything. Going to try to get onto Brand, but he's pretty good, keeping really good movement, so I can't touch him. He keeps auto attacking me. Flash on Ashe, Q through her to get away from Brand, auto her again to finish her off. Brand is freaking nuts, man. He keeps chasing me down and auto attacking me. He's pretty nutty. I don't know what his problem is, but he's probably an 80 carry main, to be honest, because he autoed me probably 6 or 7 times there. Kind of crazy. Gonna smite my Gromp. Things go faster whenever you smite them first on Warwick because of your W's attack speed bonus against everything. Rammus is a bit of a dingleberry, so he's gonna flash the wall, go in on me. I could easily solo him, but my teammates are gonna come back me up here. Rammus just doesn't have the damage, plus I have fervor, so no way he's gonna win in an extended fight like that against me, especially in these lower levels before he has stuff like Thornmail. Pick up the kill on Rammus. He's really far behind. I've taken his blue, his Gromp, and his Raptors. Not only that, but I've ganked the mid and the bot lane, so we're getting quite a bit done so far. I'm going to keep camping bot and mid lane. I try not to touch top lane too much, because bot lane is really what decides who wins in this meta. Coming up for the gank, ult from a distance to try to save Twitch's life. Even if I didn't land it, I could have just immediately queued her to kill her. I was just trying to make sure she didn't get lucky and kill Twitch or something like that. Fior's fairly low, and I saw Rammus's blue was up, so I'm going to come over here and start taking it. Rammus ganks top. Very unfortunate. But now I'm coming up here really fast, kind of fed. Gonna finish off Fiora and try to chase down Rammus. His Q gives him so much movement speed that I know I'm not going to be able to catch him. I know Cassiopeia can take care of Brand, though. I wasn't expecting the Karma Q through the Scuttle and also smite it for the health. Qing through it helped to get me away from the 2 enemies. It also gave me health. Also smiting it gave me a lot of health as well, so there's no way they could have killed me there. So we get the kill top lane, also kill Brand, who roamed. Now I'm going to take his red. Whenever you're playing Warwick, especially against tank junglers, it's important to keep tabs on when their buffs are coming up. The good way to do this is to get wards on them and figure it out that way. Constantly be clicking tab and trying to figure it out. Here coming in for the gank. Land on a Karma. I put it slightly behind her just in case if she juked backwards. If she moved forwards, we were going to kill her anyways because Cassiopeia's damage. But like I was saying, you want to keep tabs on their buffs by checking the timers by clicking tab, also by warding their buffs. It's also very important whenever you see the enemy jungler on the minimap, even if you're not close to them, to look at them and see what camps they've taken, look out their CS score and what buffs they currently have. That's a really good way to figure out where they've been and where they haven't been, and you can take advantage of them in that way. I'm a couple levels up on Rammus, so I'm going to attack this dragon, pull it out a little bit so they can't do much. We do get the Wind Drake. Unfortunately, it wasn't a useful Drake. Wind Drake's pretty gosh darn useless this early in the game. And just in general, at all points in the game, having any other Drake, in my opinion, is better. For example, Ocean Drake gives you health and mana, which is great. Flame Drake is just OP. And Stone Drake gives you so much objective taking power. I thought I could take Fiora here in this 1v1, run up to her auto attack Q with my E on. I let my E sit till the end to get off its full damage reduction duration. Fiora flashes past me, which was crazy, so she ends up dodging my ult. I run at her and try to kill her. I was trying to time it to where her ultimate would have worn off on me, but it lasted for freaking ever, man, and she ends up smacking me. It was a really big misplay on my part. I should have just been patient. Fiora's just a bullshit champion. I really hate her. She's honestly worse than Darius in my opinion in terms of cheese, so I used to ban her back in the day, but she's been nerfed a couple of times to the point where not enough people play her to justify banning her. We're getting a nice catch out with Cassiopeia slow. Keep chasing them down, flash Q through, stay on them. Unfortunately, I get slowed by something. I'm not quite sure what, and the turret pinches off the last auto to kill me. Fiora goes in onto my team with double buffs, and she's smacking them around. Smack, 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 and she gets a double kill. Darius is being, I don't know what he's doing. He's pretty quick though. I'm surprised he ran away from them. I was pretty sure he was going to die. It was overall a bad trade. The dive was a little bit ambitious. If I didn't die, it would have worked out a lot better, but overall it was a little unnecessary. Pop the plant to get to him, get up close, auto attack Tiamat Q, fear him. I still have ult, and I can chase down Ashe and try to land it. She is moving pretty quick though. We need to slow. Now I can ult land it, and she's dead. I don't even get a chance to use any of my other spells because Lulu and Twitch have fairly high damage separately, that whenever we combine it, they die pretty quick. We get the first turret, which is very important. Gonna come over here, kept tabs on his red, start taking it. Brand's here. I'm gonna Q through it to dodge him, smite, activate my E to take a lot less damage, hit the plant and GTFO. He didn't kill me, and I got the red buff, so it's really funny. Plus he blew his ignite, so he's gotta be kind of tilted. He flashes into Cassiopeia with no ignite. She obviously just burns right through him. Brand's really squishy and she's kind of fed, so really dumb move on his part. Gonna run up to her. I'm not taking turret aggro yet. Now I smite her to slow her down. She's getting too far away. Q through her, fear her, auto attack Tiamat, and get the kill. It's really important that if I would have smited her before I was in like close to melee range, I would have been taking turret shots too soon. The reason why I smited her before I was necessarily on her there was because she was getting too far away and she was gonna end up getting behind her turret if I didn't slow her movement speed, which is why I smited her when I did. Gonna pick up a free dragon since Rams is behind and I'm so far ahead. Even if he comes, there's nothing you can do. I went for boost of mobility and my dead man's plate so I could go really fast and make flashy plays like this, just long range ult. It's really good for when you're ahead to build boots of mobility and go dead man's because you're moving so fast around the map that you put out a lot of pressure. It's very similar to how Elise and Lee Sin will build it, except dead man's plate also gives you a lot of tanky aspects plus a slow. Whenever you have 100 charges, it will slow the enemy's movement speed by like 50% for 2 seconds, or it's quite a bit. It's surprising. It's like a one-shot frozen mallet where it only slows on the first auto, so it's actually pretty good in my opinion. And it's also really good for escapes and chase downs because movement speed. Ashe, I'm going to chase her down, Q through her. I don't have ult up, but I don't really need it since I do have red buff. Activate E. Fear Karma back into Twitch. I needed to pull back because I saw Brandon. He could just stun me, so even if I went on to Ashe, I probably would have died. I probably would have gotten the kill, but I also most likely would have bit the dust. Here I ult to try to get to her. I should have flash queued, honestly, but I was being a pussy. I'm going to end up having to run away. Lulu wastes shield on me, even though I had a bunch of health. She gets a good ult on Darius. Darius starts dunking, and we get an ace. I see that Baron's up, so look at me in the chat. I'm spamming Baron. Baron is a jungler. You need to keep tabs on when camps and heavy objectives are coming up like Baron. So whenever you win a team fight, immediately as a jungler, you need to figure out, should I push a turret? Should I take Baron? What should I do? And if you look mid, we didn't really have any minions to push down and take inhibitor. We didn't have a cannon wave or anything. And Baron was just coming up, so the best thing we could have done was take Baron as a team, get the gold, and recall. We're putting ourselves really far ahead in gold lead, and now we have Baron buff, so if we do want to push down a turret together as a team, we can easily do that. Going for the classic race car Warwick build. Now that I have my race car aspects, I am going to go for my Titanic Hydra. I could go for Righteous Glory, but I feel like that would be a little bit overkill. I could definitely get away with that in a normal game in lower elo. But at this point, I just kind of need some damage and HP. I don't really need any more movement speed. My W and my 2 items give me enough. Ult on to Brand, smite, try to Q through him, but he flashes out into the darkness, so I couldn't really have vision to Q onto him. Brand throws down ult. I don't really want to keep going in because my team's not backing me up. Also, my ultimate and flash are down, so there's really no point in keep going in. So now the best thing for us to do is back off, take some of their jungle camps, push in waves, and take pressure. I'm going to be taking most of Rams's camps. So we're going to get his blue Gromp, and we're going to get more vision. Now the enemies are in a weird spot where we're splitting multiple lanes and Dragon is coming up. Enemies go in on my teammates. I land a sniper ult onto Karma. You saw with my massive movement speed, I could easily land a long range ultimate. I'm going to have to turn on to Ashe to try to get her off Lulu. Q, I tried to Q through her, but for some reason it didn't put me behind her. It must have been a glitch, or maybe I just fucked up. Ashe is starting to get away. I'm in a bit of a weird spot. Ashe is low on HP, but this turret's kind of cock blocking me. So I'm going to try to get around the turret to get to Ashe. Otherwise, I'll just get perma CC by Rammus. Ashe is a greedy piece of poop, so she overstays, of course. I'm going to come down, Q through her, get the kill. The Q through was just in case she had flash or something. Rammus is dead meat now without Ashe. I'm just going to activate my E, leave it on the whole time, start auto attack Q Tiamat. I have quite a bit of damage and healing, especially against someone like Rammus. He doesn't have any... I don't think he has Thornmail yet, so he can't half my health regeneration. So he was kind of boned there. he way overstayed. Like, for example, when he saw me kill Ashe, if I was him, I would have ran away to my side of the map to make me waste my time. But I guess he thought in his mind that the turret would have been able to save him from me. But honestly, no turret can save you from a fed Warwick. So now I have 10 kills, 2 deaths, and 8 assists. Activate my W to try to figure out where the closest enemy is. And I see a couple of them mid, so I might as well come down here with my movement speed. Ultimate is up. I'm going to save it since I'm already moving so fast. Pop the E onto Ashe into turret, auto attack, Titanic Hydra Q. She's a goner. I have ult. I'm trying to wait to use it till the right time though. I feel like if I use it right now, I won't be able to get a kill because Brand or Karma will CC me and I'll just be stuck there. Clearing out some vision, keeping tabs on the red buff once again. I believe this is the 3rd or 4th red buff I've taken all game. It's kind of funny because I've been taking Rams, his blues, his reds, and his normal camp, so he's pretty far behind. This is what you need to do is early and mid game junglers like Warwick is really put yourself ahead and enemies behind in the early and mid game. Going on to the Karma auto attack Q, Tiamat, blow her up really fast with my Twitch. I am moving really quick right now because the blood stains, there's low enemies plus I activated W. And since Bram is the closest one, it went in onto him. My team is grouping pretty good. And if you look at our team comps, you really can't outdo a Twitch and Lulu. Even if I didn't do well this game, as long as Twitch and Lulu did okay, there's really no way we could lose it just because Ardent Sensor is so OP right now. Gonna take Inhibitor, run over to this low turret, which was a great call. I didn't make it. And we are gonna take it down. Baron is up, but I recognize an opportunity to kill the enemies as they're coming to stop us from Baroning. My team doesn't pick up on it quite as fast. Ult onto Bram when I see an easy opportunity. Q him. He flashes. Twitch still gets the kill and has his ultimate. Now that Brand's dead and we've taken 2 inhibitors, this will be a very simple Baron. If the enemies come to stop us, they're going to get their base flooded in. Plus, they're fighting 4v5, which is never ideal. This late into the game, if they were to fight us 4v5, they would obviously lose because of the Twitch ult. Plus, I'm so tanky, Darius is so tanky that we can do Baron and still basically have full HP, that there's no advantage. The enemy's just surrendered, so I'm going to goof on them, flash into Ram's Q just to show them who the boss is. And that is going to wrap up this full gameplay commentary. A lot of you have been asking for Rammus. I'm going to start picking up my Rammus play a little bit. I already have a winning record with him in rank, but I don't feel like I know him well enough to try to teach you guys. So expect some Rammus shortly in the next couple of days, maybe 3 or 4. My name is KingStix. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next video.